Now 6:13. The race for the next mayor of Springfield could dominate headlines here in western Massachusetts for the rest of the summer. Joining us this morning is Tim Vercellotti. He's a political science professor at Western New England College, also part of the Polling Institute there. Tim, thanks for joining us once again. It's now a three-person race. Two-term Mayor Dominic Sarno, City Council President Jose Tosado, and School Committee member Antoinette Pepe. It really makes it an interesting race throughout the summer here, doesn't it?
It sure does. The challenge for Councilor Tosado and Ms. Pepe, who's on the school committee now, is to raise their name recognition. You've got a two-term incumbent in Mayor Sarno, and their chief task will be to introduce themselves and define themselves to the voters this summer.
One thing that's different about this, too, is that the mayor's term actually goes from 2 years to 4 years now, so it's a longer term for the next mayor.
That's right. It really makes it possible to be more of a policymaker, not having to worry constantly that the next election is right around the corner. So whoever wins will have a very different experience as mayor than his or her predecessor.
Once again, as it has been in the last two mayoral elections in Springfield, the trash fee comes up as a possible point of contention.
That's right. At the moment, the debate is switching from one-size-fits-all fee to one that's graduated based on the size of the barrel. Councilor Tosado would just like to see the fee go away. The mayor favors the graduated system. As you've noted in your earlier story, there's not a lot of extra money in Springfield's budget. Hard to see how they can actually get rid of the fee. It'll be part of the debate, though.
Mayor Sarno originally ran by saying that he would eliminate the trash fee. It hasn't been. That has not been the situation because the city really needs that money. You can't not go without that money, right?
Again, they've got a big budget deficit right now. They're talking about a wage freeze, furlough days for employees. It's hard to see how they can get rid of a revenue stream like the trash fee at this point.
So once again, we have all summer long to look for this preliminary election that happens on September 20th.
That's right. And again, we'll see the challengers try to introduce and define themselves and each other over the summer. It'll be an interesting political season in Springfield.
That's no doubt about that. That preliminary election, as I mentioned, September 20th, will whittle down the candidates from 3 to 2, and then the general election coming up on November the 8th. Tim Vercellotti, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.